Hello friends, Jenny here. Today is day 3 of our log, day 2 of school closure, and it is Tuesday, March 17. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today was very similar to yesterday, if more so, right? So we're making this transition to running in here and checking email and taking care of stuff for my boss, and then popping back out and making sure kiddo is set up with his laptop or for schoolwork, or lunch, or a TV program that is tween, whatever, friendly, appropriate. And so this jigging, St. Patrick's Day, back and forth between focusing on work, focusing on kid, and all these other aspects, right? So my husband and I are both pretty introverted, and here we are in the house all day in close quarters with a very extroverted tween son, and 4 cats, and the kitchen fills up really quickly with dishes, and the toilet paper runs down very quickly with use. So adjusting to the new normal, and in between this, or in the midst of running back and forth between this room and that room, and I recognized my own unease. I talked yesterday a little bit about my son being ill at ease with where we are right now, and I couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't focus on my work stuff. I couldn't focus on giving kiddo good attention, and being patient, and redirecting him or snuggling him, or I was just split in many different directions. And so I paused, right? Took my own advice. Pause, breathe, repeat. Went in, had to lie down, and just sort of meditated a bit. Really simple, basic meditation, right? Like watching my breath, and maybe a little counting. And one of my favorites is from a dialectical behavioral therapy book, Stone Flake on a Lake. So you're a stone flake, and you're landing on this lake and then sort of drifting down, and you're the stone flake, so you're sinking deeper in, right? And it helps you sort of sink deeper into your own breathing and calm and your experience of your body, as opposed to your experience of all this hectic back and forth. And it really helps me to calm and focus. So that was great. And I thought that maybe tonight I would share a few of the handy little tools that are helping me find that calm and find some focus and be able to give good attention to each of the things in their own time, including me, right? I get some attention in this. So the first handy tool, do you see these? These are little purple, here, maybe this is better. Little purple earplugs. I love them. I have a jar of them. And noise, right? Sounds, any kind of sounds, chit chat, someone chewing, the television too loud, any of it, an airplane going by, it all distracts the heck out of me, and I lose my calm and my focus. And so lying down, breathing with earplugs in for 20 minutes, that would be ideal. Works wonders for me. And so if you don't have them, and your local shop hasn't had a run on them, right, because everything's gone, get yourself some. And if you can't, email me. I have a jar full. I'm happy to mail you a pair of purple earplugs. So silly, but so helpful. The other thing that I did today that I really appreciated, that I wanted to share with you, is my favorite sneakers. These are Rika? I don't know. So months ago, I looked up the best walking shoes for women, and that was one of the brands that came up. So I ordered them, and I love them, and I've been going for walks. I went for a beautiful walk today. The sun was shining. Initially, kiddo came with me, and then he was like, I don't want to do this. So he went home, and I kept going. Got a good 25 minutes in. It was, a nice pace, and a sunny day, and hardly anybody out. And so that's another tool that works really well for me. So earplugs, and good sneakers for getting out there, moving around. Those are the two biggies. I think another one, right, another one. Water. I know it sounds so silly, but it's so important. Drink some water. If you're feeling like you're starting to run out of energy, you're getting a little foggy-headed, you don't feel thirsty, but these other things are happening, go get yourself a tall drink of water. So earplugs, meditation, that was the other one I was trying to think of when I zoned out there for a second. Good walking shoes, right? Get out and move around and drink some water. And it's so simple, and we should just remember these things. But if you don't just remember these things and are forgetful like me, maybe post a little index card on your mirror or your refrigerator or your dresser top and try and do them each day. And that's my recipe for sanity. I think another thing I wanted to share with you all today is some snapshots of our new normal, right? Like I did yesterday, things that are beautiful and bringing me joy. So today I've got a couple snapshots of my home office workspace and my very colorful collection of office supplies. The view out my back window. Oh man, spring is here. Spring is here. And that's really encouraging to me because it's like a promise, right? Like there's hope. There's gardens and flowers and large shrubbery and all those good things ahead of us. And we're working on that here. There's some pictures in my little collection of fresh dirt in freshly built raised beds, and we also have a fresh wheelbarrow because yesterday my beloved husband broke last year's wheelbarrow. It was feeble to start with, so now we have a heavy-duty two-wheeler wheelbarrow, and he's been hauling dirt all afternoon, bless him. And so we have fresh beds, and we're freshening up the old beds. And you can't see it yet, but out my back window there is a fresh raised bed frame filled with fresh dirt, and another frame next to it waiting for tomorrow's multiple hauls of dirt. And these things make me really happy and give me hope, and it's nice to be sitting doing, meeting minutes or setting up video calls and look out the window and be like, I'm going to get to play in that dirt soon, and there's going to be stuff growing, and this is a good sign. As for the rest of what's going on around here, the unease for me and for kiddo, and I think for my husband, is about this transition to our new normal of all being home, like indefinitely. And I think later it's going to be the unease of, oh my word, there are so many people who are ill. And that's going to be a different kind of unease and anxiety and fear. We're at the beginning of this. We don't know. There's no script. So we're writing the script every day on our index cards. Pause, breathe, repeat. Earplugs, meditation, movement, water, hope, and promise. So I'm going to close here. I hope that you're well and safe. Please drop a comment or send me an email or send a video back, and take care of yourselves. Thank you.